Greetings, vinyl community. I am on Thursday night, November 6th, and I just wanted to do a short 7-inch and 110-inch single update. Some things that I've gotten in this past week, and yeah, without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and flip through these real quick. The first one, actually, it's not what I ordered, but it's from the same band, same album. I ordered Pour Some Sugar on Me 7-inch single because there was a B-side song that I don't have on any other CD or record from Def Leppard, and I ended up getting Animal, but lo and behold, the B-side on this one is also one that I'm not familiar with. I Want to Be Your Hero. Looks like it's written by Clark, Colin, Elliott, and Savage. So this was a cheapie. It's Vertigo label. So this is a Canadian press, and obviously it's from their Hysteria album. So I'm not a completist when it comes to Def Leppard, but I do have quite a lot of their stuff, and yeah, I'm just interested in some of the B-sides. Sometimes the B-sides are great. On occasion, even better than some of the tracks that show up on the album. So, never know. I'll give that one a whirl. I've got a bunch of Japanese singles. I love the Japanese pressings, and they're maybe a little bit rare, at least than the American singles. So I got a bunch of Aerosmith here. This first one, of course, I'm gonna have to look at dates on here. This one I think is from the late 70s, maybe 77. It's the A-side track is, of course, I looked at it earlier, Walk This Way, and the B-side is Nobody's Fault, which love that track. Really like the Testament cover from Testament's second LP, and so yeah, this obviously Walk This Way had come out a few years earlier, so I'm not quite sure why the Japanese pressed this one a few years later and stuck Nobody's Fault, which was not on the same album. But anyway, pretty cool single there. Good price on that guy. Next one is I think from the same year, and again this time we've got Back in the Saddle and Sick as a Dog, which I'm pretty certain both of those were on Rocks. And but again, this one was released a few years later, 1976. I don't know, maybe that was, I'll have to go back and look. Maybe Rocks did come out 76. So anyway, typical Japanese press. We've got all the writing, could be lyrics there and thank yous and all that good stuff, and the Japanese characters, and then the inner label or sleeve, Sony or CBS Sony. We've got that guy, and then one from a few years later. This one is Remember Me, or Remember in Walking in the Sand, and the B-side is Bone to Bone, Coney Island, Whitefish Boy, which again, that came from a few years later, from Draw the Line, I believe. Next up, I've got a Cheap Trick from their In Color album, and this A-side is Clock Strikes 10, B-side is So Good to See You. So an early one, I believe from their second or third album. Now I'll pull up the 10-inch because it's another Cheap Trick. Very unique cardboard here, because you would think, typically the 10 inches come in what would be like a standard 10-inch size, and this one's a bit different. I have not even explored it yet, so I'm not sure if there's anything, poster. Looks like it might be like a fold out So anyway, I'm not gonna go messing that up. But there's the 10-inch. And the tracks, we've got Day Tripper, Can't Hold On, Such a Good Girl, and Take Me, I'm Yours. And I think it's a combination of some live and some studio. Side one is live in 1979, and the track 2 is live in 78, both in one in US, one in Tokyo. And then side 2 are 2 studio tracks, one from 76 and one from 77. So this will be new content for me. I do believe I have this on CD in a box set with most of their albums, but I have not gotten around to listening to that. And the rest of what I got here is some Kiss. Well, mostly what I have left is Kiss. We've got Hard Luck Woman and Mr. Speed, another Japanese pressing on Casablanca. A few years later, Dynasty was made for Loving You and Hard Times. This one you really wouldn't be able to tell from here. This one maybe is not in as good of a condition. Some very, very light markings on the vinyl, and minor edge wear on this one, so it was probably more of a VG, but should play well. And from the non-makeup era of Kiss, we've got Heaven's on Fire and Lonely is the Hunter from Animalize. So these were actually my first 3 Kiss 7-inch singles. I got tons of the CDs, even some of them the original CDs and the remasters, remakes, and bunches of Kiss on vinyl and cassette, but those are the first ones on 7-inch. And then last, I picked up White Lion. This is Lights and Thunder, and the B-side, I couldn't tell you. B-side is She's Got Everything, and both of those tracks are from their last studio album, Main Attraction. And that's it. That's all I've got to share this evening. Like I said, wanted to do just a quick update. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Be well. God bless. And until next time.